From ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 in Southern California, this is BizNinja Entrepreneur Radio with your host, Tyler Jorgensen.
All right, welcome back to BizNinja Radio. I have a really cool news segment that we're kicking off. These are going to be quick 5-minute bursts of pure awesomeness concentrated down into 5 minutes. And kicking us off is Jay Leishman from StackedAds.com, one of the hosts of Stack the Odds Show and a virtual digital marketing guru. So welcome out to the show, Jay.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
So
guru. I don't know about a guru, but definitely a lot of experience. So thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your journey to where you now have Stack the Odds Show and what's going on with that.
So it's quite a long journey. Actually, I started back in 1996. My dad started, he was a cartoonist by trade and it's a trade or whatever. But anyways, so we started these back in 96, this online subscription service where he would give you a new cartoon every day. So as a cartoonist, it was this new concept where you would get a brand new cartoon in your email inbox. Fast forward, many years later, I finally figure out that I've caught on to this marketing thing, and he's not a marketer, so we built the whole marketing behind it. Well, I did, and since then I've really worked in-house with companies, worked owning companies, and starting up e-commerce, and then ultimately moving into helping businesses be able to scale their businesses.
So I come from, I've been an entrepreneur really since I was a kid. And then over the last 8-9 years, e-commerce has been my thing that I've really enjoyed the most. I've done brick and mortar. I've done all kinds of stuff. And what the one constant with all these businesses is that you can make an amazing product or an amazing service, but if no one knows about it, it's as if it doesn't exist. So that's where paid ads and traffic and stuff comes in, right? So how do you help someone who has built something great, start getting in front of people?
Yeah, so I really take them back to the basics, and there's two ways your business can grow. You can grow the slow way, or you can grow the fast way. It's about having a business understand that without marketing, without online marketing or digital marketing, whatever term you want to use, if you don't have it, you're going to grow, as fast as you can grow organically. So it's kind of like the best way that I look at it from a paid advertising perspective is I always want to make sure that you can test ideas and test fast, fail fast. And that's as a result of just doing paid advertising.
Right.
The best way I look at it is if you're at point A and you're traveling in a new city and you've got to get to point B, you can either walk it or you can pull up an Uber and pay extra to get there faster.
Yeah.
Right?
I did just Uber from Salt Lake City to Boise, Idaho. So
Wow.
That was a bit of a trip. And trust me, that was much faster than walking it. So tell me, what's one big mistake? Is there one mistake that you think people just keep making or what's one tip for success for someone just getting started?
Start small, right?
Okay.
And then when you start small, what that means is you don't have to spend $500 to get traction. What you want to start doing is testing small incremental wins. So if your key objective is, and you got to get really clear on what that is. So if your key objective is, I need to get leads, or I need to get phone numbers, or I need to get email submits, then focus on just one of those. Keep it really granular.
Right.
And what you want to do from there is you want to be able to take that little action and then improve that. And the key to the game is you got to learn, keep learning, but create momentum. If you don't create momentum, what happens is you get stuck and stagnant and you're frustrated and it doesn't work and you're throwing stuff at the wall. Well, it just doesn't work, right? So you want to create momentum every day. If you can do that consistently, then you're going to be able to get to a place where you're actually going to be able to refine all your campaigns, get bigger, get help, figure it out yourself, or become a master yourself, right? So momentum is really how you want to go.
I am a huge, huge proponent of momentum. I love that you talked about a little bit every day. So many times people get a plate spinning and then they leave it for a week, right? Just a little bit every day can massively compound upon itself. So we're coming up to the end of our 5 minutes. I want you to give a shout out to where people can learn more about you, where your podcast is, and and to your podcast partner.
Sure. Yeah. So my co-host, Bryant Garvin, together, Bryant and I, we've sold $350 million in online sales in the last 6 years. And so we put a podcast that you can start there. Just in iTunes, Stitcher, Stack the Odds Show. If you want to check it out. Our site is also Stacked Ads. I get that confused.
Yeah, stackedads.com.
Stackedads.com.
Awesome. Very cool. So Jay, appreciate you coming on in a quick burst. I'm going to finish with this. What is one major item on your bucket list you're going to accomplish in the next 12 months?
I'm going to be launching another business and taking a group of people to Indonesia to help them scale their businesses.
Very cool. Love it, man. Now it's your turn, guys. Go out and do something.
Thank you for listening to BizNinja Entrepreneur Radio with Tyler Jorgensen. Please make sure to subscribe so you're first to hear new interviews and episodes. If you found this podcast to be valuable, please share it with a friend. Don't forget to visit our online dojo at bizninja.com to claim your reward for listening to the show.